The significance of the moth is change. Caterpillar into chrysalis or pupa, and from thence into beauty.
To start our introduction, I want to say one thing. Listen to me, because the whole experience balances on this. I can't teach you a combo, I can't tell you a secret to make you a master, and I can do nothing to show you how to play this game, and I'm against anyone who says so otherwise, because they're unknowingly lying to you. The one thing I can do, and I will, is to provide for you everything you need in order to progress faster, because there's nothing I can do to instruct instinct or reflex. We can both agree that I can only help you define these qualities within yourself, and I drive you harder to seize what you so desire. I can open doors for you, I can give you keys to new mindsets, and I serve to force you into states you'd find yourself become years down the road. Listen carefully, and work hard to apply these laws of AVP. There are 5 paradigms to combat: positioning, tenacity, form, adaptation, and ferocity. To adapt is to assimilate to your target's experience and level of skill, to surpass. We do this all the time, yes, but now focus on it consciously. I want you to look at his play style. Is he light attacking frequently, or does he spam as heavy? What about lunges, blocks? How does he engage? What are you? What am I doing? Focus on this constantly, because no matter how they will change their playstyle, they will always behave the same way in overriding situations, and you'll unconsciously find yourself changing to overcome the deficiencies given. Form, or technique, is how perfect you can execute a certain attack or tactic. The quality of your actions and reactions define your form. An example of this is how effective you are at positioning yourself well, delaying from freezing up in stressful situations, or perfecting your attacks and/or glitches or trance abilities. The more you practice form, and the harder you push yourself to get better, is you pursuing technique. Thus, in the final goal, it is near impossible to die. Ferocity is your ability to overpower and suppress your opponent's thought process and drive him to panic. To change your strategy of attack or style is to crack the grounds of his confidence. The forceful yet calculated, blood-severe engage and capitalization of his mistakes serves to oppress and keep him in a state of defense and rage, which does nothing except to push him into reckless assault and loss. Tenacity is kindred, or one with, ferocity. The best way to explain this paragon is your skill to constantly flow in thought and combat, to never lock up or freeze in sudden surprise or panic, to be clear of mind and keep the movement and assault going, i.e., you are suppressing his own abilities, which serves ferocity's paradigm. Positioning yourself may not be important to you now, but as you progress, you begin to see the vitality of locating yourself perfectly. A pivotal point on the map or playing field can twist the outcome to favor you. Constantly finding the best position for oneself is crucial to maximizing power and efficiency. Thus, never engage your enemy's hunting ground, or otherwise turn it against him. This game is all about getting your opponent to do what you want him to, and suppressing him from reaching what he needs to gain, such as thought, pickups, peace of mind, or calmness. This is where brutality comes in hand with tenacity. And if we think about tenacity, then we put in positioning. If we put in positioning, we put in form. These paragons are synonymous with each other. Without one or the other, there is no success. In fact, this system is not built for AVP alone. All competitive players, and I literally mean all, work on this formula of progression. Alright, so here we've got an unsuspecting alien. You want to use that light attack, get that stun off. A heavy attack that's too risky. The guy could light attack you to interrupt it. There's way too many options to go to that, so we want to stick with the best. You light attack and... Okay, so we got the stun off. Now we could follow with another light attack because some people just aren't ready for that, but because I played against this guy multiple times, I know that he tends to lock up and panic, so we're going to do a heavy attack. And we're also going to fake because, again, I've been watching these plays out, just like we talked about in the adaptation paragon. Alright, so we just knocked him down. We did 2 damage here in total. Now we're not going to grab him because, A, we could get 50% chance of a bad animation that we cannot skip. So we could get grabbed ourselves while executing our target. We're not going to light attack because we haven't done enough damage to take him out in that one hit. So instead we're going to heavy attack. This also opens windows if someone else engages, or fake heavies. Alright, so we've spotted a predator up there. Now, knowing the map, there's a caster up there. Now, he's not going to focus on anything else except getting that weapon. So we're going to rush him. Now, we're not going to do it in melee combat because, A, he could just blast us with the weapon that he picks up, so we're not going to be fast enough there. We're going to wall tail him first, okay, because, duh, that's the only option, alright? Wall tail. Do as much as you can as you like. Keep that in mind. Wall tail. Alright, picking it up, we just got off the stun from that wall tail. Now we could reset position, get a bit closer, try another one. Now because the predator recovers so quickly, I don't want to risk that. So I'm going to go ahead and grab, suppress him, do also a little bit of damage. Remember, the alien does 2 damage on a grab, as opposed to the predator's 1 damage on executions. Okay, so he's just knocked us off. Now we're going to do a reroute because this messes a lot with a lot of people's minds. Now he's panicking because he's got low health. So what we're going to do, we're going to heavy fake and immediately go into a lunge. Alright, so we've got our marine target and we are also low. Now notice as he's really close to the wall, we're going to try and pull off a wall tail. We don't want to risk melee combat just yet. So... Alright, so we missed the wall tail. Now we don't want to engage in melee combat just yet because right now we're just going to ignore that I don't know how he plays. So we're going to try and pull off a scorpion grab here. Notice that because I went for the grab, it also leaves me vulnerable, and this is an excellent example of it. If the guy sees me, I'm sitting right there for him to take. So he's going to go ahead and grab me, and I can do nothing against it. Keep this in mind. Okay, so we've got 2 targets, an alien and a predator. We're going to go for the alien first because he's an easier target. But we see the alien running away, and it's going into a corner. Now, we could be at risk of wall tailing there, so instead we're going to switch, and we're going to go for the predator now. We see him going for the spear, or at least head it in that general direction, so we'll chase him down and engage. Okay, so we've just been stunned, and he's doing a heavy attack right now. Now, we're going to attempt to interrupt his strike, because I've seen him play before, so again, this is the adaptation paragon. We're going to go for a breaker, and intercept his incoming heavy attack. Alright, so he's stunned, and because I know how he plays, he's going to attempt a light attack. So instead of heavy faking, because he's going to react really quickly, because he knows the breaker glitch, so he gets out of that stun incredibly fast, we're just going to go ahead and block already, and of course counter. Alright, and so he's stunned. What are we going to do now? Now we could pull off the heavy fake lunge or the reroute, but he's seen me do that now too often, so instead we're going to switch that up. He's going to he's probably going to block, so what we're going to do is we're just going to carry on through with our heavy. And after the heavy stun, we can get in an immediate light attack, which cannot be blocked because he's stunned, and we'll finish him off. Here again we see 2 targets. Let's go for the marine first because he's squishy, he's really soft. So let's take him out with the wall tails because we see him right now going alongside a wall. We can take him out real easy. The alien we'll just deal with later. Alright, so the wall tail against the alien failed, but we took out the other marine. So we're going to attempt another wall tail, and while he's stunned, we're in a premature grab. We're going to get off that premature grab and attempt to finish him inside the exit animation. Remember that glitch that we were talking about previously. And if it fails, we'll see what happens. Alright, and we were not given the grab option, so what do? Well, we're going to switch positions. We have to get in close, we have to be aggressive, so we're going to go jump to that wall right in front of us and attempt to wall tail. And then when this doesn't work, we'll watch how he's running away. I'm chasing him after him. This is not a good idea, I would have to say, so right now we're panicking. We're just going to do lie attacks, trying to get that kill off, and we die, but we do, again, we get the kill. It's a lot better than dying and just feeding him, so that's good what we have right there. Yeah, okay, yeah. Breathe, just pretend it's okay. Alright, I'm not engaging here because I'm not comfortable with it. I'm not paying attention, and he goes for a lunge. I didn't expect that. So he gets that point off, but because I know that he locks up or intends to freeze or panic, he's going to go into a block, which means I'm just going to spam heavy and get a free lie attack off at the end, which will kill him. Okay, in this example, I'm going to try another black hole heavy and try and pull him in, but it fails. So what do? Now, I know he's going to heavy spam because I've been paying attention to how he plays, so we're going to attempt a breaker. We got him with a breaker. Now he's going to do the exact same thing. He's going to recover super fast. So we're going to get ready with a block just right there, right now. And we're going to block and counter. We'll do Blink Razor because we have the time. We're going to do that damage, get off that stun. But we're also going to move around him as we do this. This will disorient him. And the distance heavy, because remember, they're just going to be lashing out with any sort of attack. But because we're doing a distance heavy, they won't have the range. So that's the goal.